Now guys, I must tell you my honest truth today. This video is a must watch, especially for people who like doing good. Now guys, I did a video 7 days ago, and in that video I said a lot of people have been waiting for C.O.S, and a lot of people commented like they've been waiting for C.O.S. And I think if you go back to that video, 2 people commented that they've received their C.O.S. One of them said after 3 months, and the other one was like maybe after 4 months. The comments are still there, and somebody sent me a mail and was saying, Nosvi, thank you very much, I've received my C.O.S, blah blah blah, and that's it. Now guys, the thing is, I know that desperation can make people do a lot of things. But guys, when you are in a system like this and you are aware of the implications of some of your actions, you wouldn't fall prey. Every one of us here, we know that buying C.O.S in the UK is illegal. We know that C.O.S should not be sold. Now, what happened? Last week, Sunday, somebody shared this with me. I won't be posting it, but I'll be reading it for security reasons. And this is what she says. Tell me why you are in the system, Nosvi, and you already know that buying C.O.S is illegal, and you went ahead to buy C.O.S without verification. I now said, what happened? She said, our people are always disgracing themselves everywhere. Is it so bad in Africa that we must always keep doing things like this? And I also said, you've not said anything. And she said, on Sunday, immediately after church, a young man was after a lady.
Brian Little.
Now, so this lady said precisely, on Sunday at church, immediately after church closed, a man attacked a lady and was acting like a very mad guy. I said, Kai, why? And she said, I don't know, but a lot of people gathered and was asking why he attacked the lady. And he said the lady recommended a company to him, that this company was issuing C.O.S. And this guy paid around £9,000. £9,000 for this C.O.S. Now, the funny thing now is the company did not give him the C.O.S, and also they have not refunded his money. And according to the man, he is so angry because he needs the refund of the money so that even if he's at least to apply for post-study visa, he can use it because he doesn't have anything at hand. And the man was so angry, so mad that day. And you know, guys, I must say this, it's desperation that is making people act like this, but ignorance of the law is not an excuse. We all know that buying C.O.S is wrong, and those of you that are acting and recommending companies that are selling C.O.S, what are you thinking about? Now, that's not all the story. They even had to call the police. Imagine going to answer questions and answer session in the police custody. You know, you are here in the UK, you know that buying C.O.S is illegal, and you are recommending to somebody that is very desperate that this company, they are selling C.O.S. What do you think will happen to you? Guys, honestly, we have to be careful. We really have to be careful, because you know, desperation can make people go and do what they are not supposed to do. But you who is not desperate, why are you recommending companies for people and saying these people are selling C.O.S? Even if you know, are you not supposed to not talk about it and not encourage anybody to do it, knowing that it is against the law? And they said you needed to see the way this man ambushed the lady, saying that, tell them to refund my money, in the church premises after the close of church. You can imagine such things. Now, guys, we have to be very careful. If you are thinking of buying C.O.S, have a rethink. There is fake proliferation of C.O.S everywhere. And if you use a fake C.O.S to apply for a visa, you will be given a ban. I know that it might be hard and it's very depressing when you come for a study and your study is about to end and there's no means of staying back. But sometimes it is better to do things in the honorable way. It is always best to do things honorably. Yes. And you know, the lady said to me, Nosvi, that she rushed home, oh, that immediately they called police. She picked her bags and began to run home because she didn't want any problem. So that's why will people still be doing this after every year? Everybody is seeing what is going on. And you see, and that is why even now you can see that C.O.S is not like it was before. You can see now that a lot of people are waiting for C.O.S for longer than necessary, only because it will take the Home Office time to verify the C.O.S. With the NHS, it's not like that. But with this care worker visa, if you have a job with the NHS, the C.O.S does not take time. But with this care visa, with this carer, if you are coming in as a carer, it's taking so much time because of all these things going on. Guys, just in case you don't know, paying for C.O.S is illegal. And those of you that are recommending this, be careful. Look at how that lady landed herself in a big trouble. Only God knows how far they've gone with it now. Because I didn't follow up the story. Only God knows how far they've gone with it. All she did was to recommend. They said the lady was even crying that, it's just what I heard though. I didn't know. It's just what I heard though. But you know, ignorance is not an excuse in the court of law. We have to be careful, please. When you see that people are desperate, don't recommend something that you know will not be useful for them. So it's pitiable. And look at, she said people gathered just right outside the front of the church or at the church entrance. The guy's voice was so high, he even wanted to beat the lady. This guy might be thinking now that let the worst happen, I've already lost everything, it's about to end. My sister, you needed to see what happened there on Sunday. Guys, honestly speaking, be careful when you are recommending things to people. Be very careful. We know these things. Be very careful. People are desperate and will go at all lengths to secure a stay. But you who know that people who are desperate, you don't have to recommend things illegal. Don't. Now, this thing is a lesson. If you are not sure of anything, don't recommend. I'm more also buying C.O.S for somebody in the UK. I pray that that lady don't get into trouble. But obviously, the police came that day, according to the story I was told. I wasn't there. But guys, this is it. So this is a lesson to me and to every one of us. For those of you who are saying this company is saying C.O.S, it is illegal, in case you don't know. So stop recommending such to anybody. If you must recommend a job to anybody, then you have to make sure that you do your due diligence that the C.O.S is absolutely free, because C.O.S is not and should never be sold. Now guys, like I told you, I wasn't there, but as she said the story, I'm really touched and I wanted to share it with everybody. Now for those of us who are doing post-study visa, and I pray that God will help all of us so that by the grace of God you secure a stay if that is your wish. However, do not allow desperation to make you do anything that is illegal and will cause you to get into problem. Some people have been banned in the UK for 10 years because they did things that were not supposed to be done. That's not our portion, but that is why we have to be honest, do the right thing at all points. Thank you so much, guys. I know we have been able to learn one or two things from this video. I will see you in another of my video. Once I see you again, all the best. Bye guys.